Remember, she's the one sitting here saying that they don't see it as marketable. So it doesn't matter how hard I work. It doesn't matter what we all do as black women. We're still going to be swept underneath the rug. That's why it boils my blood when people say it's not about race, because it is. When did it start becoming about race for you, Asia Wilson? I'm just curious. When did your life become a racial topic? You're 27 years old. When did you become an activist? When did you all of a sudden become the second coming of Rosa Parks? When did that happen? Oh, I'm sorry, it never happened, because you grew up in white suburbia. You went to private school. You grew up a typical spoiled white kid from the suburbs who grew up silver spooned. You went to a very expensive private school. When did you become this activist that was being, I don't know, told she's lesser than by everybody? When did this happen? Because it didn't happen in South Carolina. They built you a statue before they retired your jersey. They built you a statue and then they retired your jersey. But think about that. They built you, you were the first person to have a statue built in women's basketball at South Carolina. You've gotten everything your heart could desire. Everything. And now, once again, now she's back at it again. Now she's in the New York Times. They did a lengthy profile on the Aces player. And she's claimed she's not as marketable as someone like Clark because she's black. It's 100% about race. And it's one of those things where we can sit here and say that all the time, but there's going to always be someone that's like, well, no, you're just making it about race. Wilson told the New York Times when talking about race and marketability. This woman is insane, bro. Like this woman lives in a world of comical stupidity. She is tone deaf. You want to know how you make yourself less marketable? Keep spewing garbage like this. Just to Asia Wilson, she has partnerships with Nike, Gatorade, Ruffles. I've seen her on CarMax commercials. She's the first female athlete to partner with Ruffles. She just signed a 6-year extension with Nike, one of the richest shoe deals for women's basketball players. This was in December of 24. Her shoes sold out in minutes. Don't know how many they made that it sold out that fast, but it sold out in minutes. I thought you weren't marketed. I thought you weren't being promoted. Like your shoe wouldn't sell out in minutes if you weren't being marketed, if you weren't being promoted.